We're going to talk about a little known community called Windmill Harbour today. Windmill Harbour is for the boating and the sailing enthusiasts. It is what it sounds like. It is a community built around a harbor. It is some of the most unique architecture that we have here on the island. Most communities, I could shut your eyes or blindfold you, take you into the community, and then put you in front of houses and say, where are we? And you wouldn't know. Most of the houses look the same. But when you're in Windmill Harbour, you know you're in Windmill Harbour. It has very much a Charleston, Southern charm look to it. It's filled with live oaks and Spanish moss. It has a yacht club inside. The yacht club has outside dining, has fine dining, has a wine cellar. It is essentially what you would think of as a country club with a yachting and sailing theme. Part of the club is going to be the swimming pool. You've got some pickleball courts right here. And then just behind, you've got some tennis facilities. Now, you are on Hilton Head Island, so you are going to have tennis. You are likely going to have pickleball, and it gets hot, so you are likely going to have a swimming pool. But the real draw here is the marina. So sit down, relax. If you're a boater, you're going to love this. You're going to love the tour. If you're not, just hang in there and look at how beautiful this place is. Windmill Harbour sits just off of the bridge coming from Bluffton. It is the first community that you find on the right-hand side. Inside of the community, you've got a 18.5 acre marina. It is enormous. Windmill Harbour sits right off of Calibogue Sound on the Intercoastal Waterways. And what you have with this marina is it is a lock system. So ultimately, we have two huge gates that will close the marina off to the Calibogue Sound, to the Intercoastal, and allow all the water in the marina to be stable. Now, the reason that that's important is we have huge tides here. We fluctuate 7 to 8 feet in our tides. If your boats are tied to a dock, that dock and your boat has to float up and down 7 to 8 feet based on how the tide is moving. What this lock system is going to do, it's going to bring water in, it is going to shut and keep the water in, and then as the tides fluctuate outside of the lock, it does not affect the marina, does not affect your boat. This is huge when it comes to storms. If there are huge storms, most of these boats are protected and not taken out of the water in these lock systems. As far as the marina goes, there are 258 dock slips. Those are going to range from 30 to 70 feet. The lock itself, 75 feet long by 19 feet wide. So we're getting some massive boats in and out of these locks to be able to protect them here in the marina. As far as housing goes, there's 172 acres here of land in the community. You're going to have anything from condos that will start in the 300 range. You'll have some elevator townhomes. You'll have a couple of villas. You'll be all the way up to estate style houses in the $2 million range. Those estate houses are probably going to look at deep water. They're going to have phenomenal views. They're going to be massive, but you're not ridiculously expensive. You're not in that $3, $4, $5, $8 million range, which we've seen on the island. It's just such a unique boaters, yachters community with just just a different style of home. It is so different than what you're going to get anywhere else here on the island. It does not allow short-term rentals, which is one of the if there is an issue with the island, it's the amount of tourists that come onto the island. Now, the tourists are what help to provide the money to make the island as beautiful as it is. So it's a double-edged sword, but tourists make it busy. There are no tourists, there are no short-term rentals. What you're going to find with regard to your views of these homes, you're going to have lagoons, you're going to have what they call landscaped or nature or woods, you're going to have marina, and then you're going to have deep water on the Intercoastal in the Calibogue Sound.